Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here with another interview. We are here with Monica. She owns and operates Southern Magnolia Cleaning Services. We're here. We're going to ask her a couple questions today. Monica, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good.
All right. So the first question I have for you, just tell us a little bit about your business, how you got started. You know, whether you're working by yourself or have employees, all that good stuff.
So our business is 3 years old. My background is law. I have an adult autistic son, and our care providers were a revolving door. So I stepped out of law, created the cleaning business, and we had full-time. We're now down to a part-time employee. Our business, the bulk of it is residential with a handful of commercial, small commercial buildings. We work a lot with property management companies, landlords, realtors, doing make-readies and move-outs. And so right now, that's where we have our part-time employees, just trying to recognize everybody's concern of how many people are in their home and where they've been.
Okay, great. How have you seen over, I guess, the past couple weeks or months, really, it's almost getting to months, but how have you seen your business affected by the pandemic?
We have had to acknowledge that going forward, there has to be a different way that we clean and that we come into people's homes. So a couple of weeks ago, I stopped doing written posts and started doing live videos just so that we could talk to people better. And it actually had a better response. So I would suggest to other owners, rather than doing written posts, just jump online real quick and do a video. It doesn't have to be formal, but talk to everybody, let them know how it is that you're changing. So in the beginning, when Harris County cases really racked up, I made a decision that for temporarily, these were going to be the temporary procedures that Southern Magnolia was going to do. So we put those out there so that our clients could see it, so that they could understand it and know. And then, we've had a lot of clients that have hit the pause button, so what I've done, because I'm a people person, I still have kept in touch with all of those people. Hey, how are you doing? Is there anything that we can do for y'all? We have elderly clients. Is there anything you need from the store? We'll be happy to go pick it up and, drop it off for you. So we have had to, my business has always been personable, but we have really taken it to another notch because we clean for, families. And some of these families, they've been with us since the very, very beginning. And so it's just figuring out how to take care of them in this new way, still service the ones that have hit the pause button so that they don't feel like they've just been forgotten about. And then acknowledging going forward, how do we get the ones that have hit the pause button back so that they're comfortable, knowing that now we've got new dynamics that were announced today. School's not going to, restart till maybe September. So now you've got some families, they're working from home, they're homeschooling from home. Oh yeah, and they're doing the laundry and all of this other stuff. So how do you get back in their home so that they feel comfortable and you're not another stress factor in an already stressful environment?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good information. I'm glad you said a lot of that. Good information for a lot of other people to hear. So besides the pandemic, in terms of, you said the business is 3 years old, and obviously we can include some of the pain points and obstacles that you've had over the past couple of weeks. But just in general, with your business, what do you feel like the obstacles that you've had to overcome since you started the business from the very beginning?
From the very beginning, the biggest thing was getting my name out there, was gaining trust, because a lot of our clients we took from the big guys, and the big guys, I mean the Mary Maids, those type of companies. We do very little advertising. The bulk of our clients are all word of mouth. Hey, I heard from so and so. And so in the very beginning, that was the biggest thing, was having people's trust for us to come in their home after they'd already had a bad experience, and then making sure that when we built that base that it was strong, so that when we did start doing marketing, that we did marketing in a way that, like Mother's Day, for example, we'd run a Mother's Day special, and if I could obtain 5 clients, make it the goal to retain 2 of those going forward. So it was building a strong, trustful base so that your name got out there in the community in a positive way, affordable pricing, because everybody's got a budget. You certainly don't want to work for free, and then you're in the hole because you're giving away services. So there's a balance there to find, but then find ways to market smartly so that even though it might be a one-time client for, say, 2 of the 5, then maybe you can get 3 of those going forward. So that was some of the biggest stuff was, getting your name out there, making sure it was a good, solid reputation going forward, and then just good, sound marketing strategies moving forward. And then, finding ways where you could get yourself out there in the community where, maybe they need some help at the school. Well, you wear your business shirt, go to the school, volunteer. There's all different ways where you can get your name out there so the community sees, hey, that business isn't just, out there getting customers and collecting money. They're also out here in the community doing something. So.
Yeah, that's really good stuff. That's good stuff right there. Okay, this is my last question, and I'll give you a chance to talk about some of these things. Actually, I may ask one follow-up to this. We'll see. What are some things that you feel like that even in this time that you're doing well, that you're doing better than maybe your competition, or reasons that customers should choose you over somebody else?
We are very personable with our cleans. And I guess when I say that, I say it in that we spoil our seniors. We celebrate milestones with our clients. We still do handwritten Christmas cards. When I first started this business, I had 4. I had a whole 4 clients when I, the first time Christmas. And then, last year it was, 2 hours later. But those are the little things, those to me are important. And I want to be the one to, to sign it. And we put a little something with it because I get that there are a lot of cleaning companies that are out there. And I want them to stay with me. I want them to see that I value them as a client, that I don't just see their name with a dollar sign, and that I'm truly appreciative for their business. And it's even in this pandemic time, it's as simple as taking, and it takes a day, reaching out to every single one of your clients that you're not regularly seeing and just communicating with them and just making sure that they're okay, because people want that personal touch. And I think going forward, every business, if they are lacking on that, it's really going to hurt them, because when people start to go back to work, it's, finances and stuff are going to still be tight. So you've got to find a way to have some kind of a connection with these people, a sincere connection, not a false one, because if that comes across, that's not going to work. And we've always had affordable budget rates. Like, we do a make ready for $120. A lot of of my competitors, they charge $230, $300. I could charge that, but I don't, because it doesn't require that. I know how long it takes, and it just doesn't require that amount. And then, like Monday, we have some clients, they've lost their job. They're mentally struggling. And so we've got some little goodies that we put together, and we're just going to go drop it off at their doorstep for them, just a pick-me-up package. It's those little things that I want to do, that I truly enjoy, so that my clients know that they matter. And we really are appreciative for their business. And even though they're not, with us right now, we still value them, and we're still here for them. Maybe not to clean, maybe in a different way, but we're still here for them.
Really, really good. It's nice to hear, a business owner who is really in touch with their clients and understands what it means to be personable and to be local. And because of that, I'm super impressed. I just want you to take a minute or two. Um, there's people in the group and all over our community. They're just starting their businesses out. Um, and I'd ask you what advice would you have for somebody who's just getting started? Maybe if you could go back 3 years from now, and not necessarily change anything, but just maybe focus on something, more than you did. Just any advice that you would have for somebody who's just starting out in business.
I think there's two things. Is one, make sure that you stay organized, and as you grow, make sure that you're able to handle the growth. Don't allow yourself to grow so fast that you collapse. In other words, you end up with dissatisfied customers, or customers feel like, oh, I don't matter. You started out doing great. Well, now you're not so great. Or you were here and then you sent this guy out and he wasn't so great. So make sure as you grow your business that it's solid from the very beginning. And if that means that you've got to keep it small for a little bit until it's strong and then let it grow, then do that. Because I've seen, especially in the cleaning industry, whether it's carpet or windows, resin, whatever it might be, those that allow themselves to explode in growth without maintaining that strong base, that good customer service, they didn't make it. And they're also the ones that haven't made it through this pandemic because they just, it wasn't there to begin with. And
Right.
then I guess the second thing is that it takes, I think we can all, whether your business is 5, 10 years old or a baby, it takes a lot of time and energy. And I would make sure that each day you find some way to unplug from it. Go for a walk, read, learn a self-growth book, just something where you can unplug so that when you start again the next day, your brain is fresh and it's ready to go and you don't end up burning out in your business.
It's really good stuff. Really good stuff. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're
I
welcome.
hope I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. This is a great interview. If you're looking for more content like this, we have 3 more interviews next week. And if you're a business owner that is excited about doing something like this and getting your name out there a little bit more, feel free to direct message me and we can do this. I have a bunch of openings for the week after next, so I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I'll see you guys next time.